True friends, they're hard to come by, and it seems that the older we get, the fewer friends we truly have.
I think women are kind of raised in our society to be like a little bit more social, a little bit better at making friends. Like my sister goes to the bathroom and she comes back. She comes back with 3 Instagram followers. Truly, hand to God, I don't think I've made a new friend since the Obama administration. Really the first term. Specific. You know, like the yes we can Obama, not the yeah we tried.
Gabe Mollica takes audiences through a genuine and hilarious tale of the joys, downfalls, and the acceptance of friendship. And he tackles the true desire of connecting with those around us in his stand-up special, Solo. Gabe, thanks for joining us this morning.
Chris, thank you so much for having me. This is
a pleasure
exciting.
to have you. You don't have any friends? Come on, it can't be that bad.
You know, in the show, I'd make a distinction. I have bros
Right.
that I hang out with a couple times a month, but I realize that I might not know a lot about them.
So, I mean, comedy, this is one of the, I say this is the toughest form of performance. My daughter tried it for a while. I said, no, you need to be reevaluated. What made you get into this? What was your inspiration, and were there people that inspired you to get into this?
Yeah, I mean, my favorite comedian is Mike Birbiglia, and he does these long solo shows, so it's one story over the course of an hour. It's not just a stand-up hour. And when I saw that, I was like, I didn't know you could do that. I think I could do that, and so I started writing basically starting in 2012.
Yeah, I saw some one of the reviews, and it said Birbiglian. I'm like, Birbiglian, and then I realized it was Mike Birbiglia.
Yeah.
And you said you saw one of his shows that kind of several years ago, like kind of blew your mind about, wow. You know, what was that? What was that show about? Is it similar to how you...
It's similar, yeah. That show is called My Girlfriend's Boyfriend, and it's about...
I have a feeling I know where that's going.
Yeah, exactly. Love triangle kind of thing. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, I think I could do stories about love and romance and belonging and just write lots of jokes about my life.
Now, this past summer, you were in Edinburgh. You were out, you know, in Great Britain. Now, what's the audience like there in terms of how they receive this type of humor? Do you feel it's different?
It's definitely different. I'll tell you this, I've never appreciated Americans more than when you come back. Americans are the best laughers in the world. I don't want to hear anything bad about Americans. We're the best. Because in Scotland, they're a little bit more reserved. They're listening, but they're not outwardly laughing.
Right, but that's probably typical. You might get a little one of those, and that's about it.
I had a guy in the front row go, oh, I'm not going to laugh.
Right. Oh,
and he gave me money afterwards. He liked the show, but he just did not.
It was good, but it's, you know, I'm not laughing. That takes a lot from you.
Yeah.
So now you're at the Soho Palace, Playhouse, I should say, right now. Tell us about that show and where people can get the opportunity to get some tickets to see it.
Yeah, so we're at the Soho Playhouse. We're here Wednesday through Saturday this week and Thursday through Saturday next week. We just got extended, which is just like so exciting.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm really pumped.
You've got a little merch I see you brought along with you, too.
I do.
We may as well talk about this.
Yeah, the Sympathetic Inker is a college classmate of mine, and she makes homemade, handmade merch that I recommend everybody buy. Every shirt and sweatshirt is made with love, and this is a nice little parody, and yeah, they're all great.
I like one of the things you talk about, you know, guys like to make lists and put things in order. Give us a little bit of that.
Yeah, so I realized that my bros, instead of talking about our feelings, will just make lists. So like best Adam Sandler movies, favorite types of wood, whatever it is, they'll make lists. And it's a way of us having a communication about something other than how we feel about the world.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that when you're talking friendship, right, we all have bros, but you have that go-to friend that you can open up to maybe the point of if you're going to shed a tear or two, you're comfortable. And that's a tough line to cross with a friend, as guys especially, right?
Yeah, I mean, my show's 20 minutes of jokes, and then it's this 40-minute story about one time I did have a best friend, and this is what happened. And that's where the drama comes in. That's when it feels more like a rom-com kind of situation.
Wow, now you've got even more intrigue.
Yeah.
There's another line. You said something about when guys are looking for a therapist. Maybe it should be more like The Voice.
Yes, on NBC. Yeah, so on The Voice, you go out and you sing, and if a judge likes you, they push the button, turn around, they become your singing coach. I think finding a therapist should be the same way. You walk out, you tell them your problem. Exactly. They push the button, turn around, and if they accept your insurance, your new therapist is Blake Shelton. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I love it. So what do you see future moving forward from this show now?
That's a great question. I'm going to tour this a little bit. I got dates in LA, in Chicago, in Denver, and then hopefully a special someday. You know, a lot of people are doing the YouTube thing. Netflix is making fewer and fewer specials, but whoever will have me, Netflix, I know you're big Pix11 watchers.
Yes.
I'm happy to be on Netflix anytime they'll have me.
Absolutely, Gabe. Thanks so much. Continued success.
Thank you
Good luck
so
this
much.
weekend coming up and the following as well. Maybe you'll get extended even further.
I would love that. You're always invited, Chris.
Okay, I appreciate that. Good luck with everything. And we'll post all of the info on Gabe's shows on our website at pix11.com. So